Big flips here. We got another tutorial. This one is on the wrist pass, which looks like this. It's probably the most dangerous move that we've learned yet. Despite saying that, it is very useful, and it's going to come in super handy later. And it is still a beginner move because if you do it slowly, you're not going to get cut, and it's not too technically demanding. It's just there's a pretty high chance that you are going to get cut. So let's get into it. Here's a slow-mo. All right, so for this trick is kind of a weird one because there's a pretty high risk of getting cut and it doesn't look very cool. The reason we're learning it is because it really teaches you how to get out of the way if the blade is coming at you. So say you accidentally grab the wrong handle and you're doing whatever, like a fan or something, and you go to close it, you can go oops and you can get out of the way. And also there's things like Zen rollovers where the blade, you're holding the wrong handle and the blade's coming right at your fingers, and you have to do this move to get out of the way. Anyways, let's get into it. You want to start by grabbing the bite handle. So this is the one that will cut you. You want to take, to start anyways, you can just take a normal grip on the knife with your thumb and 4 fingers. You can start by grabbing the bite handle and throwing the safe handle out over the back of your hand, like so. You kind of want to, once this happens, you want to pinch the knife with your bottom 3 fingers. I do 3 fingers. You can probably do 4 fingers. I guess my index finger's not long enough or whatever. But I do 3 fingers with my index finger pointed out like that, and my palm is up, right? Kind of like I'm serving like a plate or something, like I'm holding a pizza up or whatever. Anyways, so you fling grab the bite handle, fling the safe handle out, grab the knife and hold it vertically with your 3 fingers. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fling the safe handle back towards your fingers so the sharp side of the knife is coming right at your fingers. So this sounds kind of weird, but just do it slowly to start off, like really slowly. And what you're going to do is you're going to try and orient the bite handle, keep it in the same plane, right? You know what I mean? Like if you, in the same, whatever, like in the same horizontal plane. Like don't be tilting it this way because you're going to get cut. So you want to keep it level, if that makes any sense. Just thought I'd do an edit here and add in, when I say stay in the same plane, what I'm really saying is like don't go up, basically. Going down is totally fine. And that's basically what you actually have to do. You have to kind of angle it downwards to get out of the way. So basically the knife's coming at your fingers. You want to angle it downwards, pointing down, so you're out of the way of the blade when it comes at you. Staying in the same plane is fine too. That's usually how it ends up. But just don't be going, upwards, because that's when you're going to get cut. So to start again, take the bite handle, fling out the safe handle, 3 fingers. You're going to twist your hand to be, instead of being palm up, the end result is that you're going to be palm down, like so. And you want to keep the bite handle in the same sort of plane when you're doing it. And the result is basically the knife comes flying at your fingers. You kind of dangle out of the way of it and turn your palm downwards, and the momentum gets transferred so the safe handle closes underneath your hand like that. So you wind up basically catching without getting cut, ideally, right? The thing with practicing this move is you're probably going to get cut. So if you want to, if you're scared or whatever, you can tape up the blade. Eventually when you learn this move, you're going to be doing it when it's a live blade anyways, and you're going to get cut anyways. So either you get cut now or you get cut later. I would practice it maybe with some tape on there for a while, but once you start getting cut, you start learning really quick about how to do it correctly and how to do it incorrectly. When you practice with tape on the blade, you get sloppy, and so when you take the tape off, you're going to get cut anyways. If that makes any sense? Don't be too scared of this move. Like the cuts you get from it, especially if you do it really slow, are going to be really small and they'll heal really quick, like paper cuts. I got cuts, I don't know if you can see, I got cuts all over my finger, just little tiny ones. But it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. So anyways, let's go over, let's continue going over the move. Bite handle, grab with your thumb, whatever, fling out the safe handle with your 3 fingers here, palm up like you're serving a pizza. Keep the bite handle, this one here, in the same plane, and turn your hand around to make it palm down, and then fling the safe handle back underneath your hand to open. Basically, the result is you fling the knife out, the momentum gets redirected away from your hand and into a closed position like that. Now, or an open position rather. Now, so you can also do this move backwards. So if you just grab the knife, like I'm doing now with, let's get under this. You can see I've kind of got the knife in almost like a fencing grip or whatever. Like I'm going to poke someone or something. Okay, so what you want to do basically, you want to grab the bite handle with your 3 fingers there. The exact same thing you've just been doing, hopefully. And you're going to fling the safe handle out towards your fingers. And then you're going to do the same thing. We're going to dangle out of the way, keep the knife in the same plane, and turn palm up like you're serving a pizza. And you're going to close the safe handle back open like that. So the result of that is, right, you get kind of this flow going on where you're going back and going forward. Cool. So hopefully you don't get cut too bad. But it's an important one just to practice because it's going to be coming up later anyways. Even if you don't practice it now, if you keep following these tutorials, you're going to get into it eventually. So good luck and don't get cut.